All right, so you're in town for the weekend. You're thinking about moving to Columbus. You've come for the weekend to check it out and see what's going on. This is what you have to do while you're in Columbus for the weekend. Or if you're in town for the weekend, you've got little ones with you, you have to go to COSI and the Columbus Zoo. The Columbus Zoo on the northwest side in Dublin. The Columbus Zoo has over 400 acres of exhibits there with 8 sections with a different geographic theme. Heart of Africa, Asia Quest, North America are a few of the names. What you cannot miss while you're there is going out to Heart of Africa and checking out the giraffe feeding. You're allowed to feed the giraffes right there. It's really fun. And the Polar Frontier has the brown bears, which you don't appreciate how large those brown bears are until you see them in person. It's really exciting. Plus, with the little ones at the zoo, they have different little playgrounds for the kids to play at and tire themselves out a little bit during the day too. Always a plus. If you're in town with little ones, you gotta go to COSI, the Center of Science and Industry. It's a facility just west of downtown. It's 320,000 square feet, interactive learning experiences. You learn about everything from dinosaurs and oceans to gadgets and energy. The kids will have a ball all day learning all about it, and you may actually learn something about the little ones as well. We used to take our kids there when they were little each holiday season for a screening of the Polar Express. They do those kinds of things at the holiday time too. Coming soon to COSI is a new shark exhibit. Should be extraordinary. It's really big exhibit. There's a lot of promotion on the website. It's going to cover everything from prehistoric animals all the way up to today's lesser known sharks. If you're in town for the weekend and you're looking for a night out, you must go to the Short North. Short North is located along High Street, just north of downtown, hence the name, Short North. There's really more bars and restaurants and entertainment venues there than I could possibly count. There's, of course, a few I like to highlight. Hyde Park, right near the convention center, is a mainstay here in Columbus, and their wine list is extraordinary. The Guild House, the Standard are all very nice places as well. If the weather's nice, don't forget to stop at one of the rooftop bars in town. Lumen Sky Bar is one. Lincoln Social is a really popular spot, and Stories Out High is way up there as well. Fun spot, and you can't go wrong really with anything in the Shore. If you're a shopper, you must get yourself to Easton in the weekend that you're here. Easton, as the name kind of implies, kind of on the east side, just inside 270 in the Gahanna area. It is a shopping, dining, and entertainment complex. It's centered around an indoor-outdoor mall. The shopping options there range from the basics to the extravagant, from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Even the dining options are all in that same spectrum, with the everyday to the special occasion. Easton has any and every way that you'd like to spend your money. That includes the entertainment venues. Things like Penn's Mechanical, the AMC movie theaters are there. They have a really fun Legoland if you've got a little one with you. And my personal favorite, the Funny Bone Comedy Club is there. We've been there lots of times. It's a fantastic evening. When you're in Columbus for the weekend and you're a sports fan, there's a couple spots you gotta get yourself to. If you're coming over the winter time, catch an NHL game with the Columbus Blue Jackets. And especially if you're a hockey fan, you gotta get yourself to the R Bar, which is right next to the arena in the arena district. Fantastic spot. If you're here in the summertime, probably want to check out either Huntington Park with the Columbus Clippers or my personal favorite, the Columbus Crew. The Crew play at Lower.com Field, which is a fantastic facility. It's built in 2021. It's one of the few soccer-specific stadiums in the country. Fits about over 20,000, and a really fun vibe experience when you're there. They even have a beer garden if you're into that. And if you're looking for a place to go, like after the game, Nada for Mexican right there in the arena district. And if budget's not really a concern for you that evening, slide on over to Jeff Ruby for a great steak. If you're in Columbus in the fall, you got to get yourself to a Buckeye game. Not only is the in-stadium experience wonderful, and they keep trying to make that better, but tailgating before the game is a sport unto itself practically. You'll see tons of RVs and buses that are customized with big screen TVs and keg taps on the side of them. They'll of course be grilling all kinds of meats and playing cornhole and all kinds of fun things. There's always ice cold refreshments at those as well. A great time. The Varsity Club pregame and postgame is fantastic. It's kind of the OG of spots in Columbus. Woody Hayes would eat there quite often back in the day. And then if you're someone of a certain age, like myself, you can relive your college days by going to the Outer Inn after the game. It's a fun bar. It's an inside-outside place with just an incredible vibe, especially on game day. When you're in town for the weekend and you're a golfer, you're in for a treat. So a couple things you have to do if you're a golfer in Columbus. First is visit the Jack Nicklaus Museum. It's located right on campus, right near the Woody Hayes Athletic Facility, where the football team practices. It's a 12,000 square foot facility. It has the history of Jack the man, as well as his impact on golf, and obviously much memorabilia from his 18 majors. Obviously, if you're here, you want to play golf, and there's tons of great golf here in Columbus. It's at a country club where Jack learned to play and grew up. Is here in town. It's fantastic. You have the golf club out in New Albany. You have Double Eagle Golf Club up in Galena, and probably the most well-known is Muirfield Village Golf Club. It's the host of the annual PGA tournament, the Memorial Tournament. It's hosted by Jack, and he's actually the course designer as well. Those are all private courses, and if you're able to get on those, those are the ones you want to play. There are plenty of great public courses here too. The OSU Scarlet course is semi-private, but it's doable to get on. It's fantastic. Jack Nicklaus actually did the redesign there. You're going to see his influence a lot throughout town. Golf Club of Dublin's a great spot, but probably the most well-regarded public course nearby is the Virtues Golf Club out in Ashport. It's a little bit of drive, about 40 minutes outside town, but it is fantastic. Arthur Hill's design. It's got a ton of elevation change, interesting bunkering throughout the course. Tons of different tee boxes, so skill levels of any time can get out there and have a good time together. Even has a really, really nice clubhouse with a view of the 18th green, which sits on top of the property, and so you have a tremendous view overlooking the valley there. Just a great way to end the round. As if I didn't give you enough things to do over the weekend just now, when you're in town visiting, please give us a call. I'm Craig Balster with Balster Realty Group and Keller Williams Greater Columbus. We'd love to sit down and just chat with you, talk about your plans to move here and how we can help, and give you insight on what's going on here in Columbus.